ladies and gentlemen, you might want to put that cookie down because it looks like we got brand new patch notes, and we're gonna get down to it because Uncle Donnie ain't stopping, okay? The beefing continues. We got the homie Trump, aka Orange Man Bad, aka Uncle Donnie. We got Pierre Poilievre as well. Ah ouais, c'est calice, les tabarnak, la marba, les couilles là. We got the CCP out here going absolutely nuclear on the homie Trump. We also got JD Vance asking, but did you say thank you? So we're gonna drop a thank you real quick. Thank you to the homie, JD. And also we're gonna start with the homie Carney. If you're new, you do not have to like the video, you do not have to subscribe. Roll it.
Leader Mark Carney has spent his entire campaign trying to convince Canadians to vote on who's best to deal with Donald Trump. Something he's already done, calling the president on March 28th.
I have spoken to the current Prime Minister. He was very, very nice.
Trump liked the call, and at the time, so did Carney.
The president respected Canada's sovereignty today, both in his private and public comments.
But it turns out that wasn't true. Radio Canada first reported Thursday that Trump talked about Canada being the 51st state on that call with Carney.
We had discussions as sovereign nations. We agreed as sovereign nations.
Were you being truthful?
And after multiple questions, the Liberal leader admitted it happened.
Just give you one.
Yo, from the side, he does look like Joe Biden, right? Like, he looks like the homie Joe, though. But, yeah. But the thing is that the homie Mark looks like he don't like sleeping that much. So he's, like, working, you know. I don't know, man. Yeah, it's pretty wild because before, you know, Trump started beefing, Pierre Poilievre was like winning, okay? He was winning in the polls and all that, and ever since the homie Trump started beefing, it looks like the homie Mark may win, okay? Right now it's a 50-50 situation. April 28th would be a judgment day for Canada, bro. Like, it would be a judgment day. Either way, bro, we're cooked, bro. Either way, it's over for us, bro.
Opportunity again. Yes or no, did Mr. Trump bring up the 51st state in his call with you?
I said that he did. I said that he did.
Comments that Carney brushed off.
Him raising something, and then where the discussion is. He has these things in his mind. This is not news. He raises it all the time.
The revelation was news for other party leaders.
Many people in Canada and in Quebec will say, what the hell is that?
Mr. Carney was not being straight up with Canadians. He was not being straight up. And
to be honest, though, I'm in Canada, as you may or may not know. Come on, guys. Come on. Why you gotta boo me like that, bro? Damn it, man. I thought we were homies like that. But listen, man. If you guys don't stop the beefs, I'm gonna do something crazy. I'm gonna vote for the homie Jagmeet out here, okay? Yeah, let's ruin Canada even more. Yeah, if you guys don't stop, I'ma vote for the homie Jagmeet, okay? Let me like hit you up with that thread, okay? Let me hit you up with that thread. But honestly, bro, it's over. Like simple as that, bro. It's over, bro. It is over. Hopefully not, bro. Gotta hope for the best, prepare for the worst, okay? Hope for the best, prepare for the worst, or hope for the worst, prepare for the best. Yeah, let's switch. Let's flip the script here real quick. But any of you in Canada, like, where my homies at? Where my Canadians at, though? Who you guys voting for in the comments? Like, you wanna vote for the homie Jagmeet? You wanna vote for the homie? Yeah, come on now. Like, damn, man.
now Canadians have a lot of questions.
While Carney's opponents attack his credibility on Trump, it nonetheless keeps the political conversation on the U.S. president, the person the Liberals want the election to be about.
For the purposes of the next 4 days of election campaigning, it's not unhelpful to the Liberals to have Mr. Trump back in the spotlight.
So that America...
Carney says Trump promised to negotiate a new security and economic...
Even the cameraman's tired of them yapping, so he's like, I'm gonna sit down, okay? Yep. he's very intelligent, right? He's conserving on those calories. He don't want the calories burning out quick.
Economic framework soon with whoever wins the election.
It's not a photo op. It's not a visit to Mar-a-Lago. It's not any of those things.
Carney has promised he wouldn't start negotiations with Trump unless the Americans respect Canada. But how he plans to rectify that with the latest 51st state comment isn't clear. Mackenzie Gray, Global News.
Yeah, Global News can get mama with that one. But now, honestly, jokes aside, it's very much clear, before I show you this, it's very much clear that either Pierre Poilievre would win or Mark Carney would win. Right? I don't see Jagmeet winning. I don't see any other party winning. Based off of the data and the polls and what people are talking about, it's either Mark or Pierre. And truth be told, though, guys, it's not my opinion. Like, prior to Trump's tariffs news, Pierre Poilievre was winning massively in the polls. Massively, all right? And ever since, you know, the Conservative Party took over in the United States, and ever since Trump won, people are seeing that here in Canada, not my opinion, now the polls have shifted and it's like a 50-50 situation, but Mark Carney so far in the polls is winning, but it's just the polls, right? And of course the media lies as well, so there's that part to it. April 28th is the judgment day, so we're gonna find out the truth, right? Maybe the polls are saying one thing, but the data, or I should say the results, will speak for itself, you know. In other words, action speaks louder than words, so we'll find out who Canadians vote on the 28th. We're gonna simply see. Real quick though, I need to shout out all of you guys. If you do have the grams, I would definitely love to have you there over on the grams. It would be a pleasure to have you there, just in case something happens. You know the saying, you know the deal. I appreciate you guys for following over on the grams. If you do have the grams, I would love to have you there, same as my YouTube channel username. If you don't have the grams, I would love to have you on the Twitter or X. Alright, let's get back to the content here, boo boo. Let's see what Uncle Donnie gotta say. Roll it.
Not running Canada. $200 billion. In this country, I'm not running Canada. $200 billion. It doesn't make sense. If we needed something, that would be a different subject. So I'm working well with Canada. We're doing very well. We're working on a deal. If they didn't have us, and if we didn't spend that money, as Trudeau told me, they would cease to exist.
U.S. President Donald Trump has said Canada...
Psych. Nah, bro, we would be fine, bro. We would be fine. We would be fine, man. Yeah, let's actually do 60% taxes instead of 57 or 53%. Depends on, of course, your bracket, but still, man, 53% taxes. You suck out of your goddamn mind out there, bro. 53% taxes here in Quebec, bro. Yo, bro, I'm about to cry, man. I'm about to cry, bro. So this tax season got me thinking different. You know, I'm ready to be hammered down. Pause. But yeah, first of all, real quick though. So the stock market right now is recovering heavy, but it can always dip though. If the homie Trump does something stupid again, it will drop. If he does something funny, it will drop. If he drops memes, then it's gonna start recovering. And if he drops good news, oh hell yeah, it's gonna recover.
Canada would cease to exist. U.S. President Donald Trump has said Canada would cease to exist if it weren't for the United States. His comments come days ahead of federal elections in America's northern neighbor. Trump reiterated that the U.S. does not need anything from Canada, including autos and oil. The U.S. president, however, has dialed back on his talk of Canada becoming the 51st state. Trump spoke to Liberal Prime Minister Mark Carney last month.
Canada has an election coming up. How do you have a prediction for that, and what do you think the results?
With respect to Canada,
with the negotiations.
Oh, I don't want to predict other nations' elections. It's tough enough doing this one.
Yeah, it's tough.
Look,
like I have been saying, bro, it is tough. It was very crystal clear before the beef started, before the tariffs. It was clear Pierre was gonna win. Easy, bro. Not easy. Right now, it's in the polls. Mark Carney is winning in the polls, all right, in the public opinion polls right now, he's winning, but we're gonna find out the results on Judgment Day, which is coming up. So
I love the Canadian people. I like Canada.
Thank you.
It's costing us $200 billion a year to support Canada. $200 billion. And I say, why are we doing that? You know what? We can make our own cars. We have more energy than they do. We have more energy than anybody in the world. We don't need their lumber, obviously. We have
maple syrup. What
What
about maple syrup, man?
A lot of lumber. We have a lot of everything that they sell us. But in particular, cars, they took a large percentage of the car making, and I want to bring it back to this country. I really don't want cars from Canada. So when I put tariffs on Canada, they're paying 25%, but that could go up in terms of cars. When we put tariffs on, all we're doing is we're saying we don't want your cars in all due respect. We want really to make our own cars, which is what we're doing in record numbers now. You know, we're going to be at record levels in a very near future because of all the plants, the car plants that are being built. And I'd rather see them made in Michigan and made in South Carolina and made in different states, Tennessee. We have a lot of great car-making states, and we have some that aren't car-making yet, but they will soon be car-making states. And that's what I want to see for our country. At the same time, I want to help Canada. I've spoken to the current Prime Minister. He was very, very nice, I will say. Very nice. We had a couple of very nice conversations.
So instead of saying governor, yeah, he's like, okay, prime minister. Right now he's speaking with respect, a little bit. Before it was governor though, man. But truth be told though, even Canadians like don't like Trudeau though. You know what I'm saying? Trudeau just effed Canada big time, bro. It was so good, man. The rents were amazing here. I mean, amazing as in they were good. Yeah, like they weren't too high. Right now it is crazy, bro. 1,400, 1,500 for a 4.5 apartment, and if you of course like go in downtown, it can get up to like 1,800, 2 grand, right? And this is something that I heard like couple of months ago. Maybe right now it's even higher than that, or give or take around the price, right? Canadian dollars, by the way, so maple dollars. So 1,800 Canadian would be roughly, I'm assuming like 1,400 USD, maybe a little lower, give or take, right? So yeah, man, Trudeau just ruined everything here in Canada, bro. He shit the bed, bro. Yeah, man, like, so, yeah, everybody, yeah, even the homie Trump was calling him governor, which is wild. But right now, it's between Mark Carney and Pierre Poilievre.
Good, but I don't think it's appropriate for me to get involved in their election.
Trump also said he's running the U.S., not Canada, when asked on tariffing the auto sector in the country.
Mr. President, on tariffs, you just mentioned that 25% could go up on cars in terms of Canada. Does that mean that you're considering changes to the auto tariffs and auto parts?
No, we're not considering it now, but at some point it could go up, yeah, because, again, we don't really want Canada to make cars.
Bro, like, even not my dog got that diddy look right now ever since the homie Trump started saying that, bro. 25%? Come on, man. Like, come on, man. Put a negative 25%, man, and we'll give you a kiss and a baguette. We will give you a baguette. We'll give you a baguette, like very good baguette, very good maple syrup, very good. I know a lot of people say debatable, okay, but nah, man, come on, man. No tariffs on both sides, okay? Jokes aside, objectively, no tariffs on both sides. We were homies. Let's be homies, man. Let's be homies, bro. Like, homies don't do that. Homies don't do that. I'm saying both sides, guys. I'm not like trying to defend Canada. I'm not trying to defend America or anything. I'm saying both sides, okay? Both sides. And we can come together as one. We always were super tight. Now let's become even more tight. Let's become even more tight, right? Let's come together, man.
For us, to put it bluntly, we want to make our own cars, and we're now equipped to do that. They took a lot of our car business. Mexico, too, took a lot of our car business. We want to make the cars here. I'm running this country. I'm not running Canada. And that's why I asked Trudeau, who I call Governor Trudeau affectionately, but I asked him, why are we spending $200 billion to support Canada, to subsidize Canada? And he was unable to answer the question. I mean, why are we doing that? And I have to
give 200 billion to the citizens that actually like this video. Yo, effective immediately. Everybody that's watching this video and liking this video, no matter where you are in the world, $1 billion tax-free, effective immediately, first thing in the morning, tax-free. Okay, I'm mentioning that again and again, tax-free, effective immediately. Everybody that smashes like on this video deserve to get that, bro. And then you guys can like put 1,000% tariffs and continue the beefs. We would love the beefs even more after having a billion tax-free in our bank account. Okay, simple.
To be honest, as a state, it works great. As a nation, considering the fact that most of the nation, 95% of Canada, what they do is they buy from us, and they sell to us. If we didn't buy their oil,
I mean, China, no? Like, China is the big daddy of everybody out here, though. Like, they be manufacturing everything. Alibaba, Temu. Yo, where my Temu buyers at, though? Alibaba, AliExpress, and yeah, bro, like, everybody buys from China, though. I don't know about that one, man. But now, of course, we buy from US as well. US buys from Canada as well, so yeah, it's a... But
if we didn't buy and we don't need their oil. We have more oil than anyone, but we don't need their oil. We don't need their lumber. We don't need their cars. We don't need anything. So I said, why are we doing this? Why are we spending $200 billion? It doesn't make sense. If we needed something, that would be a different subject. So I'm working well with Canada. We're doing very well. We're working on a deal. we'll see.
Now listen, man, I'm ready to be hammered down, bro. I think it would be good, but let's be real, like 51st state, not gonna happen, guys. Objectively, like jokes aside, it's just not gonna happen, man. Canada got that free healthcare. Now I know free healthcare, that's debatable, but people that aren't making crazy money, or people that are like middle class, people making okay money, okay means like you get taxed to that. And you pay your rent, you go to work, you pay your rent, you pay your taxes, and that's it, right? That's like decent, that's okay, right? Basically, you don't have any other money or besides that to live like a decent lifestyle, right? You just work, pay, and you have a roof on top of your head, and you can eat 2 times, maybe 3 times a day. You're doing decent, okay? So for the middle class, and generally speaking, for majority of Canadians, yeah, free healthcare is very much needed, right? And free healthcare is good. I mean, it's not free. I mean, they tax us like crazy. Everybody, right? They tax us like crazy, and that's why we have the healthcare system. So yeah, if we become 51 state, like yeah, like healthcare. Yeah, people don't want to lose that, okay? And the gun laws, they matter. Maybe not to you guys, or I mean, they of course matter to you guys, and understandably, that's your guys' right, okay? But yeah, generally speaking, Canadians don't want the school things happening, okay? So that's like pretty big, right? What's gonna happen to that? The healthcare system, and also the welfare. Canada's a welfare state, so there's that. Yeah, there's that aspect. And the biggest thing would be, hey, Canadian dollar, right? Because 1 USD is like 135, 140, give or take Canadian. So yeah, what's gonna happen to the Canadian dollar versus US dollars, right? So it's very hard, guys. It's honestly very, very hard. But I'm ready to be hammered down. I'm cool with both sides, but I do know for the fact that it's not gonna happen. So I'm saying drop tariffs on both sides, and we can come closer than before. No more work visa for Americans to work in Canada, no more work visa for Canadians to work in the US, and there are of course other aspects that we can tackle, and we can come together on and have like mutual benefits, right? Yeah, you know what I'm saying, right? So yeah, but it'd be what it be, man. I'm just one man, so it doesn't mean that's gonna happen. Alright, shout out to the homie Daily Does. Let's get down to some Delulu stuff. Roll it.
I'm not sure why, but her 1-year-old baby is absolutely huge.
I've had so many people ask for a big baby update, so I thought I would do one. Here he is.
No!
What's that? It's you!
1 year?
How long he is against me.
This dog is way too smart.
Oh, that kid is gonna grow up to be huger than Shaq. Huger than Shaq. Hey,
These construction workers wanted him to toss over a beer.
No, I got now.
Oh! Oh, he tackled. Oh, he grabbed it.
That's looking pretty bad weather.
Better not be Bud Light, though.
There, come on, pups. Come on, get in the house. Let's go. Come on, come on.
Yeah, give me that info, though.
Get in here. Come on.
Yeah, nuke's about to drop. Nuke's about to drop.
What the heck?
Yo, come on, man. Oh, we got a deer? Yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
I guess you can come too.
A bunch of dangerous chemicals mixed together in his garbage truck.
Yeah. That gotta be Heisenberg, man. He's dumping his blue, and then it catches up on fire. That gotta be Heisenberg.
Pay attention.
Yeah, be careful. She doesn't like dogs, so she might give you a hiss. Do you even see there's a puppy here? Hey, look. You see? Oh, there you go.
There you go. There you go.
Faye.
Hey, yo. What's up, dog?
Can you say hey?
Hey.
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 I guess melting ice is something you need to worry about when you live in a city.
Oh my god,
Bumbo Cloud, brother. Holy. Damn. Imagine, right? Like if somebody was down there, they would have passed out. And especially like this guy, windshield would have been broken, and then that's like what? Couple $100 to fix it, maybe even $1,000.
Try work.
Bumbo Cloud. Hey. He's gonna fail. He's probably gonna fail.
Both of these cars were too stubborn to move, so they both decided to share it. After a few weeks of growing, it was time to release this butterfly to the world.
Oh, damn.
This guy knows how to use his muscles, but not his brain.
That's like Mother Nature coming in. Okay, not his brain. Wait, what? He was like, yo, free protein.
This guy knows how to use his muscles, but not his brain.
Use his muscle, but not his brain. Okay.
A skydiver passed out, so this other skydiver came by to save his life.
That's like Mission Impossible stuff, right? That's the thing. How would you know somebody passed out? I guess, yeah, they wouldn't be moving. Like, their hands would have been up, their legs were... Yeah, okay. Like, no movement for a couple of seconds, assume that they passed out.
These people were enjoying their day at
what a hero, man.
The mall when this happened.
Yeah,
These guys found a river of rocks on a mountain.
Holy, okay, it does look very soothing, very soothing. Bruh.
For some reason, this guy was washing his car using gasoline.
Your door with gas. Oh shit! Oh
my gosh.
Welcome to Texas, y'all.
She bought some really cheap dentures online, and unfortunately she got exactly what she paid for.
This is prosperity. When she buys teeth off eBay, you can't get them out.
So you're telling me she cannot even close her mouth? Oh man.
Try and get them out, Natalie. I can't get them out, can I?
Why? Choo! Almost. There you go. Yo. Bro, nah, no way. Even after having those...
Go!
They said that they accidentally pressed down the wrong pedal.
Of course they did. Of course. Oh, okay. I see it. I see what's happening. Bang! Okay, I gotta rewind it so you guys can see. Let me put the face... Okay, face cam down. See this? So right here. Accidentally pressed on the wrong one, right? Holy crap. This reminds me of one mission from GTA 5. You know that Franklin one? In the beginning of the game? Tranquilo, brother. Oh no, he's drowning. Jump in, rescue.
These people bought some Sprite at the store, but for some reason, every Sprite was filled with Coca-Cola.
Every Sprite is pouring out Coke.
Yo, what if it's something else, though?
Single one of them.
I would not trust it. What if it's something else? What if it's the original Coca-Cola? You know, back in the days, they would actually mix the cocoa in the Coca-Cola. You didn't know that? Welcome to the planet Earth, guys. But did you see this video? If not, guys, click on this video on the screen because she went insane. And the stuff that was caught in this video is actually gonna make you think, alright? Check it out and I'll see you right there.